Hello, my internet fans. We're here again in the Casa D18 studios, new and improved. Dun dun dun. And unfortunately, the rocking chair is gone, but we've upgraded to a throne or something like that. It's real leathery too, real nice. Anyway. Like I said before, I don't need no rocking chair, and the TV just went kicked on too. But when we watch it on Charter over here, wow, the top movies, wow, yeah, Adult Swim, number 5, wow, what movie is that? Oh, Hotel Transylvania, I never saw that movie.
Okay.
Wanted to see that, but that was okay. No time out, we're going to keep going, the hell with that, no stopping, I don't think so. Boss man want me to stop. I said, hell no. I'm going through like Saturday Night Live, like Monday Night Raw, like the presidential address with Beyonce singing, and she can sing, by the way. And we're going to keep on. An earthquake could hit right now, and I would hit the table, but I would keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Stat Boy. I am Stat Boy. That's me. This is Stat Boy Rants. I believe this is episode 83 or 84. I don't really know. I'm not keeping count anymore. I'm just glad you guys are watching. So what to rant about? Well, let's talk about wrestling like I always do. Monday Night Raw. The big fight between Vince McMahon on crutches and Paul Heyman. At one point, I thought that they were going to start swinging crutches like lightsabers. Like episode 4, you know, Obi-Wan and Darth Vader just swinging at each other back and forth and back and it's like, what the hell, you know? And then Brock Lesnar comes out. Whoop-de-doo! Brock. And you know, Brock, okay. It's no secret I don't like you, but lose the gay, faggy little jumping back and forth thing. What the hell is that? I mean, what the... I'm pumped up for a fight. What the fuck, man? Lose that shit, man. Just pace back and forth like a lion, like normal people. Alright? And flex your big old muscles and your no neck and your whatever. I mean, what the hell is that? I'm looking for a fight, man. What the hell? Jesus Christ, man. And you come into the ring and you're trying to get bit. And then Triple H comes out. Ooh, Triple H, real. And there's a lot of, there was a picture on Triple H. He had some water in the wrong spot on his pants. It was water, folks, okay? Triple H does not have an incontinence problem. Of course, if you're going to step in the ring with Brock Lesnar, well, a guy like me would probably do something worse. And, yeah. And we saw something on Monday Night Raw that we haven't seen in wrestling in a long time. Blood. He got busted up real good. I mean, we're talking Attitude Era blood. I mean, we're talking Crimson Mask blood. Stuck pig blood. UFC style, which I'll get to in a second. His bust up was so bad, he needed 12 staples. Not stitches. Staples. 18! Whoa! Stat Boy's been corrected. Thank you. 18! Whoo! 18 big old staples. Will this set up a match at WrestleMania? Absolutely. And if they're going to do it, they're going to do it all, they're going to go all the way, put him in Hell in a Cell. With chairs, and barbed wire bats, and the ring steps, and the cell, and a kendo stick, and a garbage can, and some brass knuckles, a candlestick, a wrench, a rope, a revolver, let's see. And why don't we throw in a tranquilizer gun just for old kicks? Yeah. CM Punk versus John Cena for the #1 contendership. John, don't ever try a Hurricanrana again. No more hurricanranas for John Cena, please. Doing a botched, that botched hurricanrana is up there with the botched pedigree that Triple H did a few years back, the botched shooting star press that Brock Lesnar tried. Let's see, the botched pedigree on the announce table when the announce table broke before Triple H could even get the move off. Shane not going through the plate glass window, and the rock bottom where the table collapsed before. Yeah, don't ever try that again, John. Please. And guess who won the match? Oh my God! John Cena, the poster boy. He gets his WrestleMania rematch. Whoop-de-fucking-do! Rock Cena 2! Put a stipulation in it this time. Don't just have it be a straight-up match. They gotta do something. Put it in a ladder match. I don't care. I would say Iron Man, but that'll be Rock Cena 3 next year at 30. Okay? And let's face it, okay? We know that Rock's contract probably has him until the summertime. But that does not mean he needs to have the title. So, if they want to do Rock Cena 3 at WrestleMania 30, guess what? Cena has to win this time to make it 1-1. That's the way all big fights go. First one person wins in a good fight, then the other person wins in a lesser fight. I'm talking like boxing or whatever. And then the third fight is the most brutal one and probably the best. Same thing happens in UFC too. So we get Rock Cena 2. Yay. Where does that leave CM Punk? Well, if you were paying attention at the house show circuit, Taker came back in Waco, Texas. Now, here's my issue with that, though. On the WWE app, which apparently sucks, but I still have it anyway. I don't know why, but they showed the clip of him coming out, and as soon as he made his entrance, the video ended. It's like, what the hell? Can't I see Taker? Do I have to see the whole thing on YouTube? Which is the best way to go. Because if you're watching on YouTube, then you watch me and everybody else on this channel, not me. So, could this set up CM Punk versus Taker at WrestleMania? Maybe. Lawler kind of hinted that Taker might be coming back. I haven't really read anything in the report, so I don't know. But hey, if Taker's coming back and he can go one more year, go for it. Jack Swagger. What the hell were you thinking? Speeding and caught with possession of pot. Now, normally in drug cases past, you know, they get in trouble and they lose out on their big match or whatever. But apparently, from what I'm seeing so far, things are still going on with him and Del Rio. So, slap on the wrist for pot? Yet all the other drugs, the Oxycontins, the cocaine, the well, I don't know, whatever, the sleeping pills or whatever, those are honestly, and the steroids. Let's not forget the steroids. But but smoking weed is okay. Do you remember RVD Sabu? And look what happened to him, and he had to drop both belts. I mean, what the hell? Is it because the storyline is so good, Mexican America, and all that? Does this mean he's gonna lose the WrestleMania match and then be suspended for 30 days? It's the same thing that happened to R-Truth, because he was with the Air Boom thing and all that stuff, or whatever that storyline was. I mean, come on, Jack. And honestly, like I say, I do not smoke marijuana, and I'm at that point where go ahead and smoke it, and because it ain't that bad. I mean, come on. I mean, you smoke it, you relax, you raid the fridge, you go to bed. Apparently. Pot smokers, leave comments in there for me. Go ahead. In fact, did you guys still watch my show High? Remember that? About 40 episodes back, I would get your show is a lot better when after I smoke. Are you guys still smoking? And if you are you doing it legally? UFC, Ronda Rousey. She looks good and she kicks ass. Bravo to you. Kudos, that boy approved. Kicked ass against Liz Carmouche, UFC 157, Anaheim, California, Honda Center. She complained that Liz was trying to take her top off. Would that have been a problem? Don't think so. Arm bars are nasty, folks. They will yeah. And I was very, very surprised to find out that, one, Liz Carmouche is an open lesbian, which is okay. Cool, no problem. She's a former Marine, and sometimes the UFC does promos where they say, you know, find out what happens when mixed martial artists go up against elite fighters. Well, UFC wins, apparently. You know, hey. So what's next for the ladies in UFC anyway? Are there going to be more women fights? Why not? Maybe put like, what they do is they do fights on FX. They do fights on Facebook and YouTube, and then they do the. Why not put a couple of women on the preliminary card? Hey, it makes money. Go for it. Also, women in sports, Danica Patrick, Daytona 500, had the pole, lost it in turn 1, didn't get the lead back until maybe 30 laps later. She finished in the top 10, but hey, didn't win, but that's okay. Danica Patrick, she's still cool. My thing with Danica Patrick was, it's like, I understand that, you know, when you're getting ready for a big sporting event or whatever, you're supposed to be focused, but have a little bit of fun. It's like, you do like Ray Lewis does, or did, you know, he get all pumped up, you know, not like Brock Lesnar style, you know, or do the what's that hustle type dance that's going big on YouTube now?
The Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake, yeah. How about that kind of stuff, you know? I mean, smile once in a while. They came out, they had all 43 drivers come out, and it's like, she's got her sunglasses on and she's high-fiving the crowd, but her face was like, it's like, Danica, you're the pole sitter of Daytona 500, one of the biggest NASCAR race, and you're not smiling. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. I got a comment on my previous show that talked about Oscar Pistorius. He's the South African runner with prosthetic legs that he allegedly murdered his girlfriend. Now, first let me say that I have said in Rants past that when I find handicapped people that can do things like kind of like a deaf person creating music, or a person with one arm climbing a mountain, or, you know, wheelchair basketball or whatever, or stuff like that, that is very fascinating to me. That is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. And when I first heard of Oscar Pistorius, if you've ever followed Cat Williams, he has a routine entitled Poor Little Tink Tink. And Google it, YouTube it, you'll get the idea. And the first time I heard about him was just before the London Games, and I think I posted on Twitter or I posted on Facebook, looks like Poor Little Tink Tink's going to go to the Olympics. So I apologize for calling you that. But in the routine, Cat Williams says that a lot of people start hating because of these prosthetic legs. They give him an advantage. It's unfair. He's faster than everybody else because of these legs. No, he's faster because you're slower. That's the thing. Now, Pistorius didn't win any medals in the Olympic Games. He won in the Paralympic Games. Those are the games that are after the Olympics for handicapped people, wheelchairs, things like that. And that's commendable. But now he is disgraced because he allegedly murdered his girlfriend. And, there's a lot of things going on there. It's like, he shot her through the bathroom door and he thought it was a burglar. He didn't know. And he'll get his day in court. That's all I can really much say about him. I don't, it's not one of those murder cases I'm going to follow like OJ did back in the early 90s and all that. It's not like, oh my God, did he do it? Is what's going to happen? Is he going to walk around jail in prosthetics and all that? I mean, there's a lot of things going on in that case that, the lead prosecutor says one thing and then he doesn't get his story straight and the whole case is thrown out and whatever, I mean, Pistorius. Huh. Pistorius. Yeah. What else is going on in the world today? Oh, the latest inductees into the Hall of Fame. Yeah. You're fired. Donald Trump into the celebrity wing. Yeah. Was that? Yeah. Donald Trump. The Apprentice Celebrity Edition, March 3rd, NBC. Don't forget that. I can't wait for that to come out. I've been actually waiting for that, actually. And let's see. Anything else? The Pope is resigning, but that I don't talk religion very much, so God bless you and move on. Let's see, what else? WrestleMania is about 5 weeks away. Josh Hamilton, and I'll finish up on baseball, made his debut this week in spring training, and he went 0 for 3. Now, if this is a sign of things to come, the Angels better buckle down. You start out bad. Oof. It's just spring training, folks. Don't worry about it. Follow me at LBStatKid1977. Follow me on my Facebook page, Statboy Rants. We've got a lot of things coming up. You never know what's going to happen here on the Casa D18 studios. Send me those comments. Send me those stories. Send me video responses. Send me something to rant about. And believe me, I will. Okay? Good. Until next week, my internet fans, I love you all. Statboy out.